22 dead, 59 wounded, many struggling for their lives right now in 8 different area hospitals in and around Manchester in England after the attack last night at the Ariana Grande concert at this huge concert hall. As the concert came to a close, explosion went off. Suicide bomber was found. They've already made 1 arrest. I want to now bring in, by the way, ISIS has just taken responsibility for the attack. They say one of their members was the one who perpetrated this horrific crime, killing, we understand, sadly, children. Let's bring in now Milwaukee County Sheriff and a familiar face here on Fox News, David Clark. Sheriff Clark, we understand the DHS has responded. They have no credible reports here, but I imagine security is going to change in concerts for the foreseeable future. Am I correct?
Yeah, it has to. You know, this is going to be the way of life for some time, but at least we have a president. And doesn't he make you proud, you know, just to listen and watch him on the world stage and how the world gets to see that we have a leader. He's not out there on this apology tour. He's out there, and he knows, he being President Trump, knows that America must take the lead. Sure, we need allies, but we must take the lead, whether we like it or not, to root out terrorism. The world comes together in condemnation of what we saw last night in Manchester. You know, the gore, the ugliness, the pain, the death. And we grieve with them, but at the same time, the world's going to have to come together. And this president knows that and show the resolve to root these individuals out and to kill them. I was glad to see this Navy SEAL raid, and there have been several like that. Those are the sorts of things that are going to have to be necessary. But the world's going to have to support us, come along with us, but support us if they don't want to or they don't have the means. Because this is a worldwide problem now. I've said this before, that it's just a matter of time before there's a suicide bomber in the United States again. And, you know, it's going to be a game changer, obviously. You mentioned the changes that are going to be necessary at some of these mass events. That's what the terrorists do. They go after events where there are a lot of people so they can inflict a lot of damage. But we cannot shut down the American way of life because of this. We're going to have to stare this evilness down. Al-Qaeda, once again, shows that their immoral elevator has no bottom floor. These are the people who have put people in cages and set it on fire, put people in cages and dropped it in water to have people drown, chopped off heads, attacked Christians in prayer on Palm Sunday. You know, it's unbelievable that there are still people in this country, and they're mainly on the left, who don't see this for the crisis that it really is, and they find excuses for this nonsense, and it's got to stop.
Right. As the sheriff continues his journey, we're also following the attacks over in London. Sheriff Clark, thank you so much.